I work with MHP Communications, which is a consultancy that's worked with NFOPP for several years around its public relations activity. So I've done a lot of work in the area of communications, in particular crisis communications. So I was here today to talk to the audience about why you should care about your reputation, why how your reputation is treated by consumers has changed very recently, and what you can do to make sure that it's intact in the years ahead. So I looked first at the changing marketplace, in particular how digital and social media has meant today's home buyers, sellers and tenants are much more connected to the estate agents they deal with and are much more likely to have done their research, looked at the property and know a lot more about you and your reputation before they even walk through the door. So first and foremost, you've got to know what people are saying already. If you don't know what your reputation is in the marketplace, or you're just hazarding a guess, then I think you're starting from a very unsteady place. Secondly, there's no point just knowing that once and dipping in and looking at how you're received. You've got to keep looking and checking and listening in to the dialogue that's going on Twitter, elsewhere, on the street, to make sure that you know what's being said about you going forward. Thirdly, I think if you are going to engage with them, which I would suggest you do, then you've got to do so consistently and you've got to keep it going. There's no point sort of dipping into a Twitter or dipping into media relations. You've got to keep it up. Fourthly, I would say local. The benefit estate agents have is they know their market, they know their high street, they know their community, and that are all things that are valued more by today's consumer maybe than even in the past. So the more you can talk to them about XYZ happening down the street or what certain developments mean for them, the better. And then finally, I would say you've got to keep reviewing. Make sure you're always looking at your website, your portals, the review sites and seeing how you're received and adding fresh content where you can. Certainly any positive endorsements you've had from people, because they're going to be more respected than what you say about yourself.